So once I send you the login information right here and you click on the link, what will appear to you. You dial here all the information, and once you do so, you log in. So I'd like to inform you that this platform is an online software which you will not need to install anything. You basically need to have internet on your device and either your laptop or a mobile phone or anything. Then you have access to the software. So once you log in, you have here the logout button. Next to it, you have the language, like you get to choose either French, English, or whatever language you want. Next, you have here the help menu, and right next to it, you have here the main menu containing of the license, how many days left for you or for your license to expire, and the JALTEST feedback in case you want to leave a feedback for us. So here, this button is the start button. Once you click on it, you'll have the last vehicles that you've selected. For example, in case you want to go and take a look at it once again, you'll see all the information for you not to do it manually once again. Next part I'd like to show you is the search models. So here, if you have a serial number, you dial it here and all the information about the vehicle will appear automatically to you. If not, I'll show you how to do it manually in this demonstration. But before I do so, I'd like to let you know that in the commercial vehicle package here, you'll have access to the trucks, trailers, light commercial, along with the manufacturer, and the buses and coaches you told me you're interested in. So let's dig in the bus section. Once you click on it, what appears to you first is the available brands we have on our software. As you can see here, you'll find a variety of brands that you get to choose, depending on the vehicle you have right now. For example, I'll take the Mercedes-Benz as an example for this demonstration. And here, once you click on it, all the families will appear to you right here. Choose the family you have, and right away you have all the information here. It's the same information that I've mentioned when I told you if you click the serial number, it will appear to you. These are the information that will appear to you. So first we have here information about fault codes. It's basically going to give you information about the fault code depending on the section you're interested in or the type. So you select it here. For example, let's take brakes as an example. I click on brakes, and as you see here, it will give you different braking systems. Let's say, for example, we're interested in the electronic braking system. I click on it, and as you can see, all the information will appear to you here along with the fault codes and so on. And if you have a diagnostic tool that is connected to your laptop, for example, and you have a fault code that's appearing, you get to type it in here and it will give you the problem that you have in your, for example, braking system, and it will show you how to fix the problem. Okay, if all clear, we'll move on to the next part, which is the system technical data. This part tackles the technical information about the system of the vehicle depending on the section you're interested in. As you can see here, you have like different sections that you choose depending on your needs. For example, in here, the brake control unit, as you can see, contains all the drawings, real-time pictures. For example, if you click on this picture, you get to zoom and see the part you're interested in. It even gives you the exact location of the brake control system, and as well as location of each part of your vehicle right here. For example, as you can see, further information, further details. Here is all mentioned. Diagrams, even graphs are mentioned here. So if all clear, we move on to the next part, which is the diagram part. This part includes the pneumatic, electrical, and fuel lines diagrams together with the corresponding technical values, images, locations, and so on in order to speed up the process for you. Let's say, for example, I want to see the diagram of the brakes once again. Okay, so here we have like 4 different types of diagrams: the wiring diagram, the functional diagram, the block diagram, and so on. For this demonstration, we'll go with the fuse, and as you can see here, all the fuses that are located in your vehicle will appear right here. And what's interesting about this is that the fuses are colored, which helps you identify them better. So for example, let's say I click on this one, on this fuse, for example. As you can see here, it appears what it stands for. For example, this fuse stands for the engine vehicle regulation control unit, for example. And the opposite is also doable. What I mean by this is, for example, if you want to know like a component in the system, you get to click on it here. For example, I want to know where the tail lift is located in. So I click on it here and it will get colored here. And also all other parts in the diagram is clickable, so it will appear here as I told you. What I like to do here is to click on this in order to see the diagram much better. And here you can zoom, reduce the size, and this part is symbology in the diagram, which means it gives you the meaning of the symbols that are in the diagrams, as you can see here, for example. And here you get to select, for example, the part you're interested in. Let's say you're interested in sensors, then you press sensors and all the symbols that are in the diagrams will appear to you right here, which is really interesting. Okay, so you get back from here. That's it for the diagrams part. Next, we have the maintenance data part, which basically gives you information on how to maintain your vehicle in good condition. So here you'll have all the engine type. So you get to choose from this list the engine type you have. Let's say you have this one, and it will give you the maintenance data that you need for this one. For example, you have the general and additional. Each time you have this plus symbol in here, you click on it to see all the information. So you click on it to read more. Let's say we want to know about the engine compartment data. So here it gives you a list of services that you're supposed to be doing in order to maintain your engine in good condition. Okay, that's it for the maintenance part. This part includes the vehicle adjustments, for example, torques, references, measurements, and so on. You can find also here diagrams and pictures. Let's say, for example, we want to know the technical data about tightening torques. I select them and you select which section you're interested in. For example, let's say fuel system. Here it will give you the exact numbers you'll be looking for. Sensors as well, and it goes for all the other sections. Okay, that's it. So for the troubleshooting by symbols, this part gives you like a step-by-step guidance to solve a certain error that you might be facing in your vehicle, depending on the symbols that are appearing in this vehicle. For example, let's say you're having a leak through the pump filter, which is the symptom we're facing right now. Then you have to read the steps and follow them one by one. And as I told you earlier, you get to expand the steps to read them. So as you can see here, step-by-step diagrams, once you click on them, they'll take you to this part to show you where the leak in, for example, the pump filter is located exactly. So, which is really helpful, and also the real-time pictures with the location and everything. Next, we have releases and procedures, which are TSBs. So these are information from the manufacturer about some of the most common errors and ways to fix them. Let's say, for example, I'd like to know about the engine. It gives you even options. In this case, if you want to replace this one, you have two options. Either you go with the first one, follow the steps step by step. As you can see, expand them. Make sure to always expand the steps in order to see. As you can see, if option 1 is not working for you, then you get back from here and select option 2 and read the steps once again. And last but not least, we have here repair time, which is very important to improve time management and productivity. For example, dealing with air conditioning and heating system. I'd like to, for example, replace the polling filter, and I will be dealing also with the electrical system, and I will be checking the battery. So I click on those two. I see, for example, the engine. I'll change the air filter, and in total it will be here time you can choose, for example, minutes, and in total it will be 36 minutes. So this is the total time spent on the repair of the parts we chose earlier. And that's it for the explaining part. I would like to go back to the homepage. In case you have any questions, please make sure to ask me right now.